Welcome Taurus to my channel. I am Raven from Norway, and but here you pop up. So we are going to do earth signs first, which would include or be about your twin flame journey. We are going to have a look at your twin flame. You could also call it soulmate, or the one you are in resonance with. It could be the yin to your yang. For those of you who are not so sure about what a twin flame is, then you can always Google it, because it's quite an explanation, okay? So usually, well, there's a lot to it. So usually for me, I like to call it soulmate, and we can have many soulmates, but twin flame, there's only one twin flame. Now, you can choose to see it as you wish. If you believe in this twin flame concept, I'm open to the fact that there might be a twin flame. So this shuffle here will be your person and what kind of energies they are emitting towards you. It could be that you have perhaps a little chat on the astral plane or in 5D, what kind of destiny there is for you. And I'm also going to use the astrological cards, which I used to use a lot before. I needed a break from them, but they are making it easier for me to check upon their astrological energies in general. So let's have a look. So the energies of Taurus, soulmate and twin flame. Show me the energies for Taurus. So maybe you already have met them. I am going to assume you know who they are. If not, this could resonate with someone else, because the cards are going to give me something, okay? So I'm going to assume that this is someone you have in mind, someone you consider to be a soulmate or a twin flame. And if you're interested, we could always do a read of the one that one day will come towards you, okay? So you're dealing with the dreamer, someone who turns out to, they can come out as a little bit whimsy in a very cute way. It could be difficult to connect with them at first. I see that they can be very introvert, and they are suppressing a lot of aggressive emotions. They are a little bit passive aggressive, so to speak. But they come out as someone like, they could be very creative, visual, and you could be dealing with a Scorpio for some of you. They're coming out also as, if their vibrations are low, you won't be able to connect with this soulmate, because they will sting you. They will sting your beautiful little claw, whatever, right? So their mentality is all water. So they have perhaps Mercury in an aquatic sign, or conjunct Neptune. So when they think, it's like they cannot separate their emotions with their own feelings. You feel me? Like me, myself, I have Sun conjunct Moon in a water sign. So I cannot distinguish between passion and love. For me, it's exactly the same thing. Can that get you into trouble? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. But this could be a similar thing, that they cannot distinguish mind and what they feel, that these are two separate things. But they are dreamy, and they could be someone who they are thinking a lot about, or they are feeling a lot about things they want to do, but they could be a little bit of a procrastinator. When they are thinking about you, I get they are not exactly thinking about you, they are dreaming about you, fantasizing about you. They are very romantic, and they are very passionate. They are full of passion. I see that there is like this volcano in the bottom of the sea, which is very typical for Scorpio. And here we have Mars, which also rules Scorpio, by the way. Mars placement in under the moon. So they could have Mars conjunct moon. In that case, a very, very strong passive aggressiveness, or it can accumulate a lot of bitterness over time. Now, Pluto here, yes, I know, I'm Pluto, speaks about a love they have towards you that is almost possessive. It would be like having the devil combined with I don't know, 10 of cups, or King of cups, Ace of cups, some cups at least. It's not love, it's tipping over to become possessive. This is someone who are very jealous. They are very jealous. Secretly, they let's check that out. Their 7th house. Let's check that out, because I'm a little bit curious about that. But that's Taurus. This is a perfect soulmate, because you two have a few things in common. You're both very intense. This is Marsian energy, conjunct with a lot of water, which, you know, if you're very dry one day, they have enough water for you. Mars coming up again, so they could be affected a little bit by Aries, or have some Aries energy. I see them going a little bit impulsive. Okay, they do have a lot of passion, and I do see this is someone who loves to shag a lot, basically shag a lot, yeah, so shag a lot. If this is a man, he could literally be addicted to sex. If this is a woman, depending on the vibration, this is someone who are sticking to one individual. If she loves Taurus, she loves Taurus. Okay, and same goes for the man also, but the sexual energies are here so intense that I would recommend for your person to do some tantric stuff. Now let's check their 7th house. Seventh house is Libra. Okay, I take back what I said. So they could have, you know, they fall easily in love. Scorpio don't. So it can be depending a little bit, but Libra fall easily in love. Secretly, they have this wish that they have a very light side to them, that although they may come out sometimes even as quite tough and aggressive, secretly they want peace, they want harmony, they are attracted to beauty and people who are balanced in their energies. And if this energy is twisted enough around, I wouldn't be too surprised if they come out as swingers. And that's because of Libra alone. But I wouldn't take my word for it. I go for the first part. The reason I bring it up is because that I have spoken to someone who literally asked me if I knew about if there was some kind of orgy, some place that he wants to attend to. And he don't understand that I don't want to talk about that. So he keep talking about that. I'm not clear enough. But please don't talk about that kind of stuff. I'm old-fashioned, Venus in Virgo. So, and I also know that for some people who have that kind of mentality that they are interested in swinging and swapping partners and all this, that for a Taurus and a Scorpio and a Leo who are fixed sign, that's a no deal. That's a deal breaker. So Libra or the 7th house could, you know, if we dig deeper, we could also see what kind of signs that, I mean, what kind of planets. I have Pluto in my 7th house. Libra is 7th house. So this is someone who, they want to get married. They wouldn't mind getting married. They secretly, maybe they won't tell you, but they are secretly dreaming about a wedding. And they want it all, you know. If it's a man, he can have these emperor-like energies, you know, depending on the age. They might come out as a little bit unclear in what they want with you, Taurus, or not, but they themselves are very sure with what they want. Or they are determined that they are very sure. Let's put it like that. But for some reason, they are holding back something. The Lovers in reversed. They are holding back. They are not very confident with themselves. It's like it's almost like they feel like cannot live up to what you have to offer them. Very strange. Absolutely everyone in reversed. It's like they are withdrawing themselves from you. They are withdrawing themselves, but they are sure that you are the one. That is just the most. Show me the 7th house. Show me the 7th house. The 7th house is very important to have a look at when we are doing popcorn reads with pink bubbles and stuff like that. Show me the 7th house. This is my second set. This is my second set. Finding jumpers in these cards. Okay, we have a small story at least. They could be a little bit afraid of losing the control over their independence. And I see also that there are a lot of turbulence within their own emotions. Mars conjunct Moon, conjunct water, all that stuff. don't feel too good about themselves, and they are focusing a lot on becoming self-sufficient. 9 coins, 8 coins. They are trying to manifest something, but they are doing it, and it's not so far it's not been successful, and that might be the reason that they're holding back their energies. Okay, Taurus, here we go. So note that this is a general read, collective read. I have already shuffled these cards. My small hands, I need to... Okay, there's a heartbreak there. Whose? I don't know. So we don't have time to go through your astrologicals. For specific reasons, but let's have a look at your energies. This one was one that we have a spinner. It's not many. We have a spinner. You're pretty clear, Taurus. What I see here, you're pretty clear on what you want. You might even feel, or you see, that you're faded. What you do not see coming in is fate will take charge of the situation, where they, out of the blue, might offer you. They start with passion. This is specifically for those who are male. You may, out of the blue, respond to that passion. Now, take it as it leave. If this does, take it as it is. Take it for what it is. You might respond to that passion with a very clear, strict tone. It might result in grief, tears, because you might expose something. You see something, and from there you are going to probably, I'm out. And from there, you are not so sure whether or whether not you want to commit. I could bring it on, go on and go on. So you're a little bit in that position where, Taurus and Scorpios, we know what love is. If we are in love with each other, we are in love with each other. We don't use measures and tapes and, these kind of things in order to find out whether or not we are in love. This one might keep their options open and give to someone else, but they are also trying to manifest the foundation, but they are really holding back their energies. But they are clear on one thing, Ace of Swords coming up, and that is that they don't feel, they have a low self-esteem, they don't feel good enough. This is what you might suspect. This is what you might suspect, Taurus. But the truth is that they are unclear. It is you who are clear in your case. Showing up twice here. You have the swords. You know what you want. And of course, when they're holding back to this, it's natural to think that maybe they're giving to someone else. Are they giving to someone else? Are they giving to someone else? Are they giving to someone else? I don't like that. Oh. I don't know how to... Saraswati fell in now. Do you believe in omens? Do you believe in omens? She fell down on the rose quartz. The window is closed. And there is fire there also. Fire, which is wands. You are transmuting because of these energies that they might, without you being aware of it, Taurus, but you are transmuting your energies through the number 8 here. But clearly I feel that if they are giving to someone else, the moment I was just... What is it that I get in? My God. Look. Okay. I'm allowed to look at these ones. Okay. Taurus. There we have the Wheel of Fortune again, which could also be fated. Oh God. A very young man recently died. Very beautiful young man. He was only 45. He's a Taurus. The uncle of my daughter. And I did a read on him where I found out that it was not only the illness that, because he would take his own life. He knows that I'm thinking about him. And now I get, it's like some kind of anger. That love is bullshit, because I got it that there was some love connected to the situation, and I don't know what I can do about it, but bring it back into the light. But I don't feel that there are anyone connected, Taurus. I don't feel. No, they are isolated. They are isolated, and they have their 10 of Cups directly to you. Directed towards you. But I get they are very emotionally unavailable. And now we have a Taurus ghost here. Yeah, I unfortunately have no time to prolong the reading, Taurus. I would want to pull a oracle card, but on the next read. Catch you on the flip side. Love you so much.